Welcome to Good Morning Briquettis. This is what happens instead of doing news. And this is why it takes so long. If you take a look at the clock, it is 7:20 in the evening. And we haven't started any of the news. This is all they do. This is when they're being nice to each other, too. Eric has been crying about 2 or 3 times. Jacob has been saying tons of curse words and doing all kinds of stuff. This is what we do. So, we got one more thing to say. Good morning, Briquettis.
I'm good with.
Getting your news in the world today is challenging at best. Tune into Good Morning Briquettis and you'll have no regrets. Wouldn't you like to watch our show? What's up with that photo? Welcome to Good Morning Briquettis, where we always aim to please. You gotta love that people know they're getting news from a bear. As new shows go, well, nothing really can compare. You gotta love that people know they're getting news from a bear. As new shows go, well, nothing really can compare.
Good morning, Briquettis.
Draw me like one of your French girls.
So as you may have guessed by what Mrs. Bear is creepily saying there, it's Titanic week. If you've never seen the movie, you wouldn't get that line. But who hasn't seen the movie, right? All right, have you seen the movie, Mrs. Bear?
I've seen the Bear version.
Okay, I don't know what the
Out
Bear
of
version is.
curiosity, am I wearing 2 hats?
You are wearing 2 hats. I thought
Can you
that
take
was
them off?
There you go. All right.
Then I'll take my 2 hats, separate them. Whoa! Who knew that happened?
There you go. All right. So,
Where's the other one?
no. So,
Yes, French girl.
as I'm sure you picked up on our hints from last week, it's Titanic week. Jacob is very excited as he loves Titanic.
He's not excited.
He's very excited. He loves the Titanic.
No.
So we are devoting this week's episode to the Titanic.
Where's that?
I'm not going to wear it, Mrs. Bear.
Wait.
No.
Yes.
All right. So anyway, what do we have planned for you? Well,
No, Briquetti news.
what's the Briquetti news?
You won the pool? Oh, there we go.
I'm pretty sure. Let me check
We
last.
did.
Let me check last week's script. Yeah, it says I won the pool. Like right there, the news is that I won the pool. Do we have any other Briquetti news?
Yes.
What is that?
Rocket launch on Thursday.
That's not Briquetti news. That's rocket launch news.
News. Briquetti news is news. We just call it Briquetti news. Like
I'm trying to think if we have any actual Briquetti news. I can't think of any.
Yeah. Yes, we do. Talk
Wait.
about Jacob and how much he works.
Oh yeah, no. Jacob works so hard at the show, and he gets no credit.
He gets 2 lines in the credits, and no one even reads the credits.
Everybody watches the credits. The credits is the only thing that hasn't changed since the show started. And the reason why is because it says Jacob's name. It's too precious to change, so we haven't touched that since the very beginning.
Meow.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyway, Ms. Bear, back to Titanic week. So, we have a couple special segments, but this is going to be a relatively short episode. Jacob is coming to the realization as our director and producer and creator of the show. You like how I gave him three separate credits there?
Full credits. Writer, producer, director, editor.
Oh, my bad. I'm sure I'll get yelled at for that later. Anyway, so Jacob came to the realization today that he doesn't like making 55 to 60-minute episodes every week. He's like, I like it when it was a daily show and it was shorter. You know, if only
He's been saying that for a while.
If only Julie and I had come up with that idea about 9 months ago, I don't know. But anyway,
Jacob thought of that. You are an idiot.
my bad. And why are you being so mean, Miss Bear? What's up with that?
I get in bad moods with you.
Anyway, so we're going to have slightly shorter episodes now. So
And we're gonna do more specials.
there you go. And apparently we're going to do more specials. So that's news to me. Breaking news. That's news to me.
Breaking news!
Anyway.
We're not doing the graphics.
So we've got two graphics. We have two segments for you today. The first of which is going to be Jacob
It's
taking a quiz.
Rocket Launch News.
Okay, what's the rocket launch news, Mrs. Bear?
Thursday, 6:11 a.m. If you're up,
There you go.
tell them
Thursday, 6:11 a.m. If you're up.
it's gonna launch at 6:11 a.m.
There you go.
As
All
of
right.
now.
So,
Good change.
so on to our segments. Again, our first segment is going to be a Titanic quiz with Jacob.
Quiz the Jacob.
10
Let's
questions.
do the Oogie Boogie. Let's do it. Yeah.
10
Woo!
questions, 10 seconds each. He was able to answer most of them in the time allotted.
Most of them are like Emmy awards.
But the reason why he wasn't able to answer all of them in the time allotted is because it took me too long to ask the question, and he didn't have enough time. So we have a couple areas where I got to go back and I got to check the questions again. But overall, we finished the quiz. Why don't we take a look to see how much Jacob really knows about the Titanic?
Most of it was about the Titanic movie.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Let's take a look and see.
Go.
We are here for Titanic trivia. Titanic trivia time with the one and only Jacob. 10 questions, 10 seconds to answer each. Yep, and this is Jacob trying to be normal. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, that's Jacob trying to be normal. All right, so let's get back to Titanic trivia. We'll see if the master of the disaster can answer. Hey, that all rhymed, didn't it? The master of the disaster, if he can answer. Ready? Question number 1. How long did it take to build the Titanic? 4 years, 2 years, 1 year, or 3 years? You got 5.
4 years.
3?
4 years.
4 years. That is wrong. It took 3 years. Question number 2. Which of the following was not on the ship? A basketball court, an operating room, a swimming pool, or a squash court? 5.
Basketball.
That is correct. Next question. How many bathtubs were available for third-class passengers? 15, 0, 2, or 10?
2.
2 is correct. Next question. How many lifeboats did the Titanic have? 24, 20, 14, or 27?
27.
You just had that on the last one, and you got it wrong this time as well. Next question. There were 20, by the way. Next question. After the Titanic broke into two, how long did it take for the bow to reach the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean? 30 seconds, 1 minute, 6 minutes, or 3 minutes?
6 minutes.
6 minutes is correct. Next question. What was the first boat to reach the scene of the Titanic sinking? The Frankfurt, the Carpathia, the Californian, or the Olympic?
Carpathia.
The Carpathia is correct.
It's not Carpathia, it's
question.
Carpathia.
When was the wreck of the Titanic discovered? 1991, 1985?
1985.
All right, 1985. Don't even need the other answers. Next question, number
What?
8. How many Academy Awards did the film Titanic win? 11, 9, 12, or 10?
10.
10 is wrong. It was 11.
Ow!
Close. Question number 9. In 2013, the violin belonging to the Titanic's band leader Wallace Hartley sold for how much at auction? $750,000, $1.7 million, $1 million, or $2.2 million?
1
Quick.
million.
I don't know if we got that one. I just closed out the quiz.
Ah! I know we're doing this!
Hold on. There is a goat screaming in the background. We've got to get to the question on the quiz that we just did. What was your answer? What was your answer, Jacob?
For what? 2.2 million. I just switched that the last second. 2.2
So,
million.
so you're guessing 2.2 million?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Hold on. 2.2 million is the answer, and that is wrong. It is 1.7 million.
You said it was great!
Nope. Question number 10. Last question. As Titanic sank, which wealthy passengers changed into formal attire and reportedly said, "We're dressed up in our best and are prepared to go down as gentlemen"? Isidore...
No.
Huh?
Go.
Yeah, you're going to run out of time. Isidore Strauss, John Jacob Astor, J.P. Morgan, or Benjamin Guggenheim?
J.P. Morgan.
That was wrong. It's Benjamin Guggenheim.
Of course it's Benjamin McGuggenheim.
Benjamin Guggenheim.
Benjamin Guggenheim.
So let's see what Jacob's score was. I got to go back and punch all his answers in again. He got 3 years for how long it took to build the Titanic. That was correct.
No, he
Uh,
said 4.
Oh, you're right, he did. That is correct. Sorry, so let's start that over again. He said 4 years, that was wrong. He said a basketball court was not on the ship, that was correct. How many bathtubs? What'd you say?
2.
2 is correct. How many lifeboats? You said 27, and it was 20. After the Titanic broke in 2, it took 6 minutes. You got that one right. The first boat to reach was the Carpathia.
Carpathia.
Oh, man. The wreck was discovered in 1985. You got that one right. You said 10 Academy Awards. The answer was 11. You said that the violin sold for $2.2 million, and that was wrong. It was $1.7 million. And you said J.P. Morgan for your answer, right?
JP Morgan.
And the answer was Benjamin Guggenheim. So the results of the quiz, Jacob got a 5 out of 10
And most of them own Academy Awards, and I don't
for
pay
a grand total of 115 out of 250 points. Well done, Jacob. Good job.
The stupidest video ever.
So I think only one question on that was about the Titanic movie.
The Emmys and another one Jacob does not know is how much it was. The thing was auctioned off for.
That was the violin from the guy who played it on the ship.
Yeah.
That had nothing to do with the movie.
Oh.
Yeah, so at least I don't think it did, but I don't know, Mrs. Bear. I'm not the Titanic expert. So anyway.
I'm not evil. Jacob's not evil.
So that brings us to our next segment.
There's a warning. Jake, can you put a thing in front of the screen? What should we rate this? PG-13. Rate is PG-13. You can 13 or up, or you can watch it with your parents.
So-
Everybody, this is about to get weird.
Yes. I think it's safe to say this is the most disturbing segment we've ever done on Good Morning Briquettis. It's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little strange, Ms. Bear. What do you think? You think it's
Keep on watching, guys. It's not that bad, I don't think.
Yeah, you can let us know in the comments what you think of that. But in keeping with the Titanic week, about a month ago, Jacob was doing.
No. Stop blaming it on Jacob.
About a month
Stop
ago-
blaming it on Jacob. It's all you.
About a month ago, Jacob wanted to do
2
the news.
months.
He wanted to do an episode of Good Morning Briquettis, but it didn't get started till really late at night. And about 9 or 10 o'clock at night, he wanted me to do a Drawing with Jeff segment. And I wasn't in the mood for that because I wanted to go to sleep. So I made a deal with him. If we don't do Drawing with Jeff today, I will draw Mrs. Bear for Titanic week. Now, you saw the drawing last week. Here's how it all played out.
Draw me like one of your French girls. Okay, let's go. As a paying customer, I expect to get what I want.
On the bed, the couch. Put your right arm over by your face there. Now head down. Eyes to me. Keep them on me. And try to stay still.
So serious. so Big Otis is blushing. I don't believe Monsieur Monet would be blushing.
He does landscapes.
Now relax.
I look pretty.
Embarrassing to say the least, but I am a person who keeps my word, and I promised Jacob. So I said I would do it, and I did it.
I like that segment even though I was naked.
Oh, you're naked now. You're naked every show.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm wearing a ruby.
you are. Yeah, that's true. So anyway, well, that's
I
about
wouldn't trust me with a ruby.
that's about all we have for Titanic week here on
I'm
Good
gonna
Morning
break it.
Brichetti's. Yeah,
Say goodbye to your money.
I'm going again. I don't know what the problem is.
I can tell you,
What? I'm tired.
you're tired because for us the time is 8:26.
That is true. It is a little late. And I was up a little early this morning, so I think we're gonna sign off, folks.
Jacob was up early as well.
Yep. And Ms. Bear, we just have one more thing to say. Why are you making that noise? We just have one more thing to say. What is it, Ms. Bear?
And this is a short episode. Remember, watch the rocket launch on Thursday, 6:11 a.m. It's gonna launch today. See you, everybody.
Good morning,
And good morning, Brochetties. Wow, wow. Whoa, draw me like one of you French girls.
Good morning.